the first really tangible bit of ostensible evidence for a human-chimpanzee hybrid.
When man decides to play God.
I was hoping it would be a perfect clone of you.
All I know is if this thing comes from my DNA, he's like my son.
Things are bound to go wrong. And today, they went really, really wrong.
On the back of this animal, incubating and growing perfect in the shape of a human ear.
From mad scientists trying to create the impossible to strange creatures that shouldn't even exist. Prepare to be gobsmacked.
They got this really weird creature caged up. It looks like some sort of deformed human.
The idea of blending two species isn't new. Back in 1929, a scientist named Ilya Ivanov made headlines with a controversial experiment, creating the first human-chimp hybrid. By injecting human DNA into a female chimpanzee, he brought Oliver, the human Z, into existence. Most hybrids don't survive, but Oliver did. He walked upright, had a softer voice than other primates, and showed signs of growing intelligence, making him eerily human-like. Oliver lived a unique life until his peaceful passing on June 2nd, 2012. His story leaves us wondering, could there be other hybrids like him out there, blending the line between human and animal in ways we can't even imagine?
He's a great mystery. No one's ever been able to explain why he is different.
Something is in there, more than an animal.
To be in his presence, he's just strange. He's different.
Gone too far? The Vacanti mouse is one of the strangest results of scientific experimentation. A mouse with a human ear growing on its back. Named after surgeons Joseph and Charles Vacanti, this creature was part of an experiment to create human body parts. The sight of its furless, wrinkled skin and the ear protruding from its back is unsettling, to say the least. While the experiment aimed to advance medical science, it also raises serious ethical questions about the limits of such research. The Vacanti mouse serves as a stark reminder of the fine line between innovation and the bizarre, and perhaps a warning about the consequences of pushing science too far. DNA dog.
Hey, little buddy, is everything all right?
He received a dog as a gift from a friend, but something felt off from the start. The dog's movements were strange and unsettling. At first, he thought it might be a robot, but the shocking truth soon came out. It was a clone made from his own DNA.
We gotta get this thing out of the house. I was hoping it would be a perfect clone of you.
All I know is if this thing comes from my DNA, he's like my son.
What? No, it can't stay here.
The man couldn't shake the thought that his friend might have used illegal cloning technology. The idea that there could be more clones like this out there left him uneasy, wondering just how far someone had gone to create such a creature. Age-old giants. Woolly mammoths were massive, fur-covered beasts from the Ice Age, which has long captivated scientists. Thanks to frozen, well-preserved remains found in the Arctic, researchers have unlocked valuable DNA, bringing the possibility of reviving these ancient giants closer than ever. In 2007, a baby mammoth named Lyuba was discovered perfectly preserved in Siberia, followed by an adult mammoth in 2013. The last known population lived on Wrangel Island until about 4,000 years ago. Was their extinction caused by humans or shifting climates? With these incredible finds, scientists are not only piecing together the past, but also inching toward a future where woolly mammoths might once again roam the earth. Pig-beast encounter.
No mames, mira. No. A ver, dale.
A group of friends was heading home after a long night when they suddenly stopped in their tracks. Standing in the middle of the road was a creature that defied explanation. It had the face of a pig, but the body of a large cow, making it look like something out of a myth. The friends couldn't tell if it was a legendary beast rumored to feed on animals, or just a strange, unknown creature.
Bájate, ese chupacabras, güey!
The sight was so unsettling that they froze, unsure whether to approach or run. The encounter left them questioning what else might be lurking in the shadows, waiting to be discovered.
No mames, mira. No. A ver, dale.
Ancient tiger, return. The thylacine, or Tasmanian tiger, was a one-of-a-kind predator, a marsupial with a dog-like appearance and striking stripes. Once roaming mainland Australia and New Guinea, it was driven to extinction by the 1930s due to hunting and habitat loss, surviving only in Tasmania until its final days. But could traces of the thylacine live on in its closest relative, the Tasmanian devil? Scientists are now exploring the possibility of reviving this iconic species through genetic advancements. The idea of hearing thylacine's haunting call echo through the forests again is both thrilling and surreal, offering a glimpse into a future where the past might be brought back to life. Glow in the dark. Scientists from Turkey and Hawaii have created something straight out of a sci-fi movie: rabbits that glow in the dark. By combining jellyfish DNA with rabbit DNA, 2 out of 8 bunnies in the experiment turned out phosphorescent. While the goal is to advance medical research, the sight of glowing rabbits is undeniably eerie. It's a mix of fascination and unease, raising questions about the ethics of genetic experimentation. Are we pushing the boundaries of science for the greater good? Or are we venturing into dangerous territory by tampering with nature? Only time will reveal the true impact of such experiments. Man-made mistake. Tigons are the lesser-known hybrids in the big cat family, born from the union of a male tiger and a lioness. Unlike their larger cousins, ligers, tigons are the result of very specific, human-driven breeding efforts. These fascinating creatures blend the fierce elegance of tigers with the regal presence of lions, measuring between 4 to 9 feet long. However, their bite force is significantly weaker than that of ligers, coming in at just about half. While the idea of these majestic beasts prowling the wild is captivating, the reality is that tigons, like ligers, cannot reproduce. They exist solely due to human intervention, making their very existence both a marvel and a point of ethical debate. Tigons are a testament to the incredible diversity of nature, but they also raise important questions about the consequences of manipulating it. Should we continue creating hybrids for curiosity's sake, or should we focus on preserving the natural species we already have? Bigfoot discovery. Years ago, researchers captured a massive, ape-like creature covered in thick hair. Its enormous size immediately made them think of Bigfoot, and they couldn't ignore the possibility they'd found something extraordinary. They caged it and set up cameras to study its every move, determined to uncover its true identity. No reports were ever made public, and the creature's fate remains a mystery. This might have been the first real proof of Bigfoot's existence, captured and then hidden away, leaving everyone to wonder what really happened. Snowbound figures. In Chile, a strange sight was captured on camera. 2 small figures moving slowly across a snowy landscape. They had slender tails, hunched backs, and a strange bulge on their backs that stood out. Their deliberate movement suggested they were used to the cold, but their appearance didn't match any typical alien description. Some speculated they might be extraterrestrials, while others thought they could be lizard-like beings. The mystery of what they were and where they came from remains unsolved, leaving everyone intrigued and unsettled. Chasing terror. A worker at City Mall had a night he'll never forget, and it was all caught on surveillance footage. On February 12th, 2021, as he was closing up, something strange started chasing him. At first, it looked like a giant spider, but as it got closer, its true form became clear. Long limbs, a 10-foot tail, and the ability to glide through the air at incredible speed. The footage left everyone stunned, with some speculating it might have escaped from an illegal lab experiment. Whatever it was, the encounter was straight out of a nightmare. Zoo alien mystery.
So I'm in this really crappy zoo in Unexplained, Romania. They got this really weird creature caged up. It looks like some sort of deformed human.
Romania's sandy beaches are famous, but lately, something far stranger has been stealing the spotlight. A leaked video from a Romanian zoo showed a bizarre creature trapped in a cage, struggling to break free. The footage, captured secretly, revealed a humanoid figure with features eerily similar to the classic gray alien. The video was uploaded by a tourist backpacking through Eastern Europe, but shortly after sharing it, he disappeared without a trace. Did he stumble upon something the world wasn't meant to see? The mystery deepens as people wonder what's really hidden behind those zoo walls. Trolling footage. While filming near a bridge, the camera picked up something lurking in the shadows. Loud footsteps echoed, and then a massive creature came into view, covered in rough fur, with a wide face, pointy nose, and a hunched, muscular frame. It looked like a troll straight out of legend. The second it noticed the camera, it charged, and the video cut off. Locals say trolls turn to stone in sunlight, so maybe this creature was desperate to stay hidden. Was it a troll or something even weirder? Maybe the video is quite literally a troll, meaning it's not real. Backyard intruder. A family in their backyard had a chaotic encounter when they spotted a strange creature. It moved oddly, clearly panicking as it realized it had been seen. Its back was covered in scales, and its face looked oddly humanoid. The creature's small hands and long legs gave it an unsettling appearance, unlike any known animal. Before anyone could process what they were seeing, it leaped onto the roof and disappeared. The family was left wondering what they'd just witnessed, and they may never get an answer. The mystery of the scaly humanoid remains unsolved. Mysterious chase. An old video resurfaced online, and it's got everyone talking. In the footage, a tiny creature jumps into view, chased by a fox. Its legs were so small, they were almost invisible, making it look like it was floating. It hid in a bin until the fox gave up and walked away. Then the creature darted off. Some think it's a rare animal, while others believe it could be something from another dimension. The mystery of what it was remains unsolved, leaving everyone guessing. Humanoid goat. Locals were stunned when they spotted a goat walking on two legs like a human, moving with surprising balance, as if it were completely normal. Some whispered it might be part of a dark ritual, while others wondered if it was transforming into the legendary Goat Man, a creature said to be a mix of human and goat features. No one could say for sure what they witnessed that day, but the eerie sight left everyone talking. Quebec mystery. A strange video from the woods of Quebec, Canada, has people buzzing. A man waiting by the road for his friends caught something unsettling on his dash cam. In the footage, a tall, faceless creature hides near a moose, moving quietly to avoid being noticed. When the man reviewed the footage later, he was shocked by the mysterious figure.
Oh man, it's very cool.
Locals believe it could be a skinwalker, a shapeshifter capable of taking on animal forms. The eerie encounter has left everyone wondering what's really lurking in those woods.
It's very cool.
Il mange, il est tout relax, là. Ben, tu le vois, regarde là.
Hybrid created. Zebroids are a fascinating mix of zebra and horse, but it gets even wilder. They're hybrids of hybrids. Cross a zebra with a horse, and you get a zorse. Breed that zorse with another zebra, and you've got a zebroid. These unique creatures come in all shapes and sizes, blending traits from both parents. Some are stunning, while others look a bit odd, but there's a catch. Zebroids are infertile due to their unnatural origins. Nature has its limits, and crossing species often leads to reproductive issues, whether you see them as a testament to nature's creativity or a result of humans pushing boundaries, trying to play God. Story of Outcast. Kenny, often called the ugliest tiger in the world, was a heartbreaking example of the consequences of unethical breeding. Born to sibling tigers, Kenny's unique appearance was the result of genetic abnormalities, including Down syndrome. Despite the cruel labels, Kenny was just a living being, trying to navigate a world that judged him for something beyond his control. He passed away in 2008 at just 10 years old, far shorter than the average lifespan of a tiger in captivity. His story raises tough questions about the ethics of breeding for appearance over health and the price animals pay for human curiosity. Kenny's life serves as a reminder of the responsibility we hold toward the creatures we share the planet with, and he wasn't ugly. Hybrid hoax. Imagine a creature that walks like a dog but has the face of a cat. Sounds like the ultimate hybrid, right? Well, it turns out this bizarre combo is actually an AI-generated video, not a real animal. The video, which went viral, showed a fluffy, perky-eared creature that seemed to blend the best or worst of both worlds. While it's fun to imagine what a cat-dog hybrid might look like, the truth is, this one was purely digital. But don't worry, nature has its own surprises. Meet Dewey, a real-life canine mystery that has everyone scratching their heads. This unique dog has sparked curiosity and amusement with its unusual appearance and quirky behavior. While its exact lineage is unclear, many believe Dewey is a mix of two short-legged dog breeds, like a dachshund and a corgi. It's fascinating how nature can create such unique combinations. Ocean's hybrid mystery. Hybridization isn't just a land-based phenomenon. It dives deep into the ocean with the blood parrot cichlid, a fish that's as fascinating as it is controversial. Created by crossing the Midas cichlid with the redhead cichlid, this vibrant fish has become a favorite among aquarium enthusiasts. With its bright colors, round body, and beak-like mouth, the blood parrot cichlid is impossible to ignore. But its unique appearance comes with physical compromises that have sparked debates among experts. While some admire its quirky charm, others question the ethics of creating hybrids with potential health issues. Caged mystery. In Durango, Mexico, a couple stumbled upon a creature that looked like it had crawled out of a nightmare. They managed to trap it in a cage, but they were convinced it wasn't just an ordinary owl. To them, it seemed like it could be a witch hiding in another form. In many traditions, owls are seen as symbols of fear. Some say their cries bring bad luck, while others believe they're messengers of evil. Determined to protect themselves, the couple whispered prayers around the cage, hoping to break any curse it might carry. But was the owl truly cursed? Or was it just an innocent animal caught up in ancient superstitions? Roadside humanoid. In July 2024, a tourist driving through Germany had an encounter that would haunt him for days. As he glanced in his side mirror, he noticed something chasing his car. A humanoid figure with a face that looked almost human, but a body that was dark and unnatural. It moved at an unnerving speed, keeping pace with the vehicle. When the tourist shared the video online, people were quick to speculate. Some suggested it could have been a skinwalker, a shape-shifting creature from folklore, while others thought it might be an alien. The tourist didn't stick around to find out. He kept driving, his mind racing with questions about what he'd just witnessed. Dino encounter. A man driving home decided to take a shortcut, but what he saw that night was anything but ordinary. As he drove down the quiet road, a creature stepped into his headlights. It wasn't a dog or a lion. It looked like a small dinosaur, possibly a young one, crouching low and using its tail for balance. The man was stunned. The idea of an extinct predator still roaming hidden in remote places, far from human eyes, left him questioning everything he thought he knew. Giant shapeshifter. A motion sensor camera in Canada captured something truly bizarre. At first, the figure looked humanoid, but as it turned toward the camera, its shape began to shift in ways no one could explain. People online compared it to the Trevor Henderson giant, calling it the Oasis giant. The creature was massive, with a bony body covered in limbs and spikes protruding from its head. Some speculated it might not be from this world, suggesting it could have come from another dimension or universe. The footage left everyone wondering if this was a glimpse of a reality where worlds collide. Sewer rat mutation.
An image that has gone viral as crews were cleaning 22 tons of trash from Mexico City's drainage system. They came across what is being described as a giant rat.
In Mexico, after heavy rain flooded the streets, residents noticed something unusual near a manhole. When they checked, they found a giant rat, nearly 2 meters long, lying motionless. The creature was bigger than a car, leaving everyone shocked and wondering how something like that could exist. Some claimed officials took it away, sparking rumors it might have been part of a failed scientific experiment. Others thought it could have been genetically altered, living in the sewers for so long that it grew to an enormous size. The truth remains a mystery, but the sight was unforgettable. Forest Phantom. A man driving home on a deserted forest road spotted a woman crossing ahead. At first, he thought she might need help, but something was off. She looked semi-transparent, almost ghostly. As she slowly crossed the road, he considered approaching her, but she vanished into the trees before he could. The eerie encounter left him shaken, unsure if it was an illusion or something supernatural. Stories like this often warn people to keep driving and never stop to investigate. Some things are better left unknown. Hybrid horror. A man rushed to a parking lot, expecting to find his car, but instead, he came face to face with something bizarre. The creature had spider-like legs, an insect-like body, and a head that oddly resembled a lion's. Some believe these creatures aren't from Earth at all, suggesting they could be alien animals from another planet. The encounter left the man wondering if this was just the start of discovering more strange beings lurking in the shadows. Wall crawler. A visitor in Portugal was admiring the old cobblestone streets when he noticed something unusual. A worm-like creature struggling to enter a hole in a wall. It was long and moved slowly, as if determined to get inside. People online quickly began speculating, with some comparing it to the basilisk from Harry Potter and others suggesting it might be a wall moray eel, an elusive creature said to live in sewer pipes. The true identity of the creature remains a mystery, leaving everyone to wonder what it really was. Forest hybrid. This man was walking near the woods and captured something truly bizarre on camera. A creature with the body of a human and the features of a chicken. Its large bird-like wings and strange shape made it look like something out of a nightmare. When it noticed the man filming, it grew aggressive, moving closer as if warning him to stop. Locals believe it might be La Tulivieja, a legendary creature said to be a hybrid of a woman and a hawk. Like La Llorona, she's rumored to wander the earth, searching for her lost child. The encounter left the man shaken and questioning what he'd just seen. Midnight Shadow.
Is this thing?
Boy, does this janitor hate his job. He was working alone on the street at 3 o'clock a.m., noticed a shadowy figure approaching him. From a distance, it was hard to make out, but it definitely wasn't a person or a dog. It was short with pointed ears.
Is this thing?
Making him think it might be a fennec fox standing on 2 legs. or something entirely unknown. The eerie vibe it gave off felt like a warning, urging him to stay away. The janitor didn't stick around to find out what it was, but the encounter left him with a lingering sense of unease. Don't mess with it.
You have to check out this bizarre bird that's taking the internet by storm. This is a crow spotted at a mall in Japan.
This crow means business. A man out shopping noticed a crow sitting on some stairs, but this wasn't your average bird. It was unusually large, and instead of legs, it had limbs that looked almost like arms. It just sat there staring, as if daring anyone to come closer. People online started sharing theories. Some said it might be the result of genetic experiments, while others joked it was nature's way of creating its own superhero. Whatever it was, it definitely wasn't ordinary. Restricted encounter. A tourist accidentally wandered into a restricted area and soon regretted it. As he walked, he spotted a strange creature with long legs, a large head, and patches of fur covering its frame. It stared at him for a moment, then began chasing him. The man ran, but the creature seemed to be guiding him out of the area. It's a reminder why restricted zones have warning signs. Some things are better left undisturbed. Unidentified carcass. An old video recently resurfaced, sparking endless theories online. It shows a massive, serpent-like creature being lifted by a crane, its long body and large head clearly visible. Some netizens were convinced it was a sea serpent, while others thought it might just be a whale. Authorities never revealed details about the event or its location, deepening the mystery. With so much of the ocean still unexplored, it's possible this was one of the many creatures yet to be discovered. The footage remains a fascinating enigma. Dino Dash. In April 2021, a Florida woman was stunned after reviewing footage from her security camera. The video showed an animal that looked like a dinosaur, possibly a velociraptor, moving across her yard. The clip went viral, sparking debates online. Some thought it was just a large dog, a Komodo dragon, or an oversized lizard, but others couldn't help but wonder if it was a living relic from millions of years ago, somehow surviving in secret. The mystery of the creature's true identity remains unsolved. Costume Wolfman. What this recent video captured is baffling. It was a massive wolf standing on two legs took the internet by storm. The creature had a humanoid vibe, and people in the area seemed oddly calm, even filming it as it roamed nearby. Some quickly called it a wolfman, a legendary creature said to shift between human and wolf forms. However, officials soon clarified it was just a person in a costume for a show. While this sighting turned out to be harmless, it's a reminder that strange encounters can happen when you least expect them. Dino Stunt. A man driving along the highway couldn't believe his eyes when a trailer passed by, carrying what looked like two dinosaurs casually enjoying the ride. At first, it was a shocking sight, but as the truck got closer, he noticed the sign. It was a stunt by Dino Crew Entertainment. The dinosaurs were part of a show, complete with their own personalities. Some even liked to dance. While it wasn't a real Jurassic Park moment, it definitely turned heads and made for a fun surprise. Scary Cricket. When the traffic light turned red, drivers were stunned as a massive creature crossed the road right in front of them. It looked like a giant cricket with long wings and a thin tail. As the light turned green, no one moved, too busy watching the bizarre insect. It eventually wandered into a nearby garden, with curious onlookers following at a safe distance. After a while, it vanished, leaving everyone wondering if they'd just seen an alien insect or something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Guardian owl. A group of hikers stumbled upon something unusual, a massive owl perched on a tree stump, its wings stretching to the edges as if guarding something ancient. The sight was almost otherworldly, making it seem like the owl had a purpose. Experts later suggested it might have been an old owl taking its last breath, but the way it positioned itself left people wondering if there was more to the story. Was it guarding a secret? Or was it just a rare and majestic moment in nature? Three-horned beast. Dinosaurs once ruled the Earth, and in Magatan, it almost felt like they still did. A video surfaced online showing officials handling what looked like a live Triceratops, a three-horned dinosaur being escorted off a truck. The creature seemed to resist, pulling against a rope tied to its body. The sight left many confused, but it turned out to be a clever use of technology. The dinosaur was actually a robot from Mojosemi Forest Park in East Java, blending ancient history with modern innovation in a way that fooled everyone. A Rexy illusion. This family was visiting the Australian Museum in Sydney when they got a spine-tingling surprise when they came face to face with a T-Rex. It wasn't a skeleton, it looked like a fully preserved, living dinosaur. They were amazed, wondering how it could be so lifelike, but the mystery didn't last long. They soon discovered it was a model, the world's first anatomically correct T-Rex, designed to give visitors a glimpse into the life of the giant predator that once roamed North America. It was a jaw-dropping illusion, blending science and art perfectly. And now, let us move on towards our subscribers' pick of the day. Scientists have created completely transparent frogs by extracting DNA from glass frogs, a species naturally known for their semi-transparent skin. These lab-made frogs offer a clear view of their internal organs, making them invaluable for medical research. Glass frogs, native to Central and South America, are already fascinating. Their translucent skin reveals their beating hearts and digestive systems. But the man-made transparent frogs take this a step further, allowing researchers to study biological processes in real time without dissection. While this innovation is groundbreaking, it raises ethical questions. Are scientists playing God by altering nature so drastically? And what happens when experiments like these fail or have unintended consequences? The line between progress and overreach grows thinner with each breakthrough. Let me know in the comments, and before that, like this video.